Hey guys, welcome to an episode of What's in Ellie's Belly with Grandma Griff, my mom. And guess what? Today is not only really special that we are filming a cooking video, my butterflies are going crazy. I don't even know why.
Mine are too.
But not only is today really special because I'm with my mom and we're making a cooking video, but this is the very first video in my new home for you guys on my channel. So I'm really excited that it's special between us.
Well, and what better thing to make in your new home than bread? Bread is the staff of life. It's the basic. It's what keeps life alive.
Makes your home smell wonderful.
And, yeah.
Oh, but first I forgot. So before we jump into this, I have something for Mom. Are you ready? We cannot make a What's in Ellie's Belly without matching aprons. So,
Ellie,
put on your little apron.
thank you.
You're welcome.
How cute is that?
How's that?
Perfect. So every single Sunday growing up, my mom would make homemade rolls. So I've watched my whole life Mom making rolls. I think once or twice I was in there helping as well. But Thanksgiving is just in like a week and I'm making it here and I don't know how to make rolls. So I'm having Mom come and show us how to make rolls. So this really is Mom's show today.
Oh dear. I make them all the time, but to tell somebody else how to make them is kind of scary.
So we are going to start off with 3 tablespoons yeast. I like that I have my mom's handwriting right here with her card, but we have 3 tablespoons yeast and 1 tablespoon sugar with a cup of warm water. So we are going to mix that and then set that aside while it rises.
And you put the sugar in it because it helps activate the yeast and gets it bubbly. Now we've got a cup of warm water in here, not too hot, not too cold, good and warm, and it will bubble until it doubles to the 2 cups.
Yes, I have a 4 cup and Mom said, oh, I want to use mine because she just knows that when it gets to the top, it's ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we need a big bowl for flour. This is about 9.5, almost 10 cups of flour. Mom says anywhere from 9 to 10 cups of flour. And then we are going to do a 1/2 cup of sugar.
A tablespoon of salt, your favorite wooden spoon. Start mixing this up, and I gave you
And I'm
this.
pretty sure, oh, you did?
Yeah,
To my
that's
butt
yours.
when I was a kid or just
No,
now?
I just no. This went on your butt when you were a kid.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Thank you. That's so awesome. I need one too. Thank you.
You do, but see how long I've been using my wooden
Yeah,
spoon?
my whole life.
Yeah.
My whole life. That's
Okay.
cute. So mix that up.
Okay.
And then we are going to add water, oil, and the yeast that we had just made.
Yes.
So in what order, Mom?
Well, you add both of. Go ahead and add that. 3 cups
So
of
you
water.
see how it raised? Look how good that looks.
1/2 cup of oil, and then mix it up, Ellie. What I like to do is put a little towel underneath there. You can turn your bowl easy when you've got that towel under it. When you get it mixed like this, I let it sit for about a 1/2 hour while I'm kind of cleaning up the rest of my kitchen.
And you don't cover it.
I put a towel over it. You can put a towel over it, and then we'll come back to it. But just to let it sit so things start to glue together.
Sounds great.
Okay.
So now that we have let the dough sit for about 15 minutes, it's risen just a little bit, we are going to knead it. And Mom used to do this growing up. You just tell me if I'm doing it wrong.
You're doing a good job.
Mom used to do this on the carpet.
I did. I would I would put it down on the floor so I could get my
Knuckles in there.
Go for it, girl. You're doing a good job. Oh, look at that. And use this part of your hand too. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Now you're doing it.
So then once this is kneaded, a good kneading, we are going to put a little cloth over it and put it in a warm spot. Growing up, we would either put it on a bar stool in front of a windowsill, we would put it on top of the dryer,
Wherever
or just
it was warm.
we'll put it in a warm spot and cover it for about an hour or two until it's doubled. Is that about right?
Yeah.
Should I form it into a little ball now and
Uh-huh.
turn our AC on?
Oh, it's pretty. Look how nice that is. It's not dry. That's good.
So we are going to cover it with a cloth. This is a cute cloth that Julie and the kids made for
Oh, yeah.
Mom for Mother's Day. So we're gonna cover it up, put it in a warm spot for a few hours. And while that is sitting, I'll show you the spoon that my mom gave me. This is nice, new, and straight. And this is the spoon that my mom has been using for my whole entire life with soups and bread. And you can see how old and used it is, but it's a goodie. It's cute. So let's let this sit for an hour or two until it's doubled. Okay, now that the bread has been rising for an hour or two, it's nice and huge and doubled, we are going to punch it down and knead it one more time.
Yes, this is your basic bread recipe, and you can make scones out of it, or bread, or rolls, or cinnamon rolls. And today we're doing rolls, right?
Yes, and then I'll have another video of cinnamon rolls.
Okay, so we're
Today
gonna
is
do both.
rolls.
Today, okay. Feel that, how nice that is?
Yes.
This is really a good feel.
Good.
Okay.
It's not too sticky.
Nope, not too sticky, and it's not dry. It's
Cool.
perfect.
So you don't need to do a whole ton probably.
Nope, that's,
Okay.
people get the wrong idea. You don't really have to knead. You just mix it, knead it a few minutes.
So for the rolls, I'm going to cut the bread in half. So half of it will be for rolls and the other half will be for cinnamon rolls. And then we are going to grease our pan with some Crisco. Mom says not Pam.
No, and I use a lot of this, and we'll show you why.
I'll test one and we'll see how good I do. I haven't done this in forever, but just take a little chunk. But the way Mom does it, here, now you do one. And then she pinches the bottom like a butt.
You've been watching. She's been watching good. I like to do this,
Okay.
okay? And I do. I pinch it, and then if I know that there's too much roll, I can just
Take
pop
a
it off.
Now that our rolls are rolled out, we are going to put a little bit of butter on each of the roll and then sprinkle it a little bit with coarse salt.
And this is what sometimes is left out of the recipe, and this might gross you all out, but I don't care.
But we are family and we are all eating it.
Easiest way for me to butter them.
And we washed our hands really good
Yes.
before, and so we're just gonna sprinkle a little salt.
Just a little bit of salt. Just,
Yeah,
you don't
it's
want
good.
a lot, just a
This
little.
is so good for leftover turkey, roast beef sandwiches. There we go.
Now, this has to raise too. So
Yes.
Just put it somewhere with the.
So how long? Just until it's raised a little
Yeah.
bit. So while this raises, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna kind of put it in a warm spot. We're gonna preheat our oven to 375. So once these are raised, we'll put it in our oven for about 20 minutes.
I think your oven cooks fast too.
Yeah.
I fit 15. I don't know. We'll tell you. We'll tell you.
Keep an eye on it.
Yeah. When she dropped me off to college, she took me to town, bought me some things, and she says, wanted me to make a batch of bread before she went home because she says that would, I would always have something to eat.
Oh, that's cute.
If you know how to make bread, you'll always have something to eat. You'll always have something warm in
So
your
she
stomach.
made you cook it?
And she did that first time.
That's sweet.
I thought I'd tell you that.
Well, now that I've been married 7 years now, I can make. I could.
You've
I've
made-
done
oh,
it. I've
you've
done
done
it a
it.
few
Yes.
times. I just haven't done it recently. Here are our rolls. We are putting it in the oven at 375 for about 15 minutes. They could have risen a little bit more, but we've been letting them sit for quite a while, and we're hungry and we're ready to go. So these are gonna go in the oven. homemade rolls that we have made. And then also, these are homemade peaches that my parents have canned, which we are planning on doing a video next summer on how to do these. But this is what I grew up on, guys. Like, very simple. This is cheap. You can also add soup to it. You can add beans to it. You can add so much more to just this simple.
For your meal, this is bread. It's the staff of life. It's just wholesome bread. Growing up as a child, more than one supper was a glass of milk and a roll or a piece of bread. Sometimes a glob of peanut butter on it. Sometimes a pot of beans. But I guess what I'm thinking right now is I know that there's a lot of people watching, but I especially want to say something to my grandchildren and to my future grandchildren, and maybe
Because they're going to be watching this.
they will. When I think about it, I think someday I'll be long gone, and I hope that they look at it and know how much I love them and how important it is to keep life simple. And these are the joys. This is just pure joy. To do this with you today
Yes.
has been fun.
Thank you. I asked her, I was like, do you have a headache yet? Sometimes filming days, we don't realize, like, it's a long day by prepping it, and I'm glad that you did it with
Thanks
me.
for asking me. I don't know, I'm just a boob. I'm a ball
But
baby.
it's true.
but-
This is why we do these videos. We do these to share with other people, but, you know, I want Jackson to see this when my mom is old.
And when she's old.
And when I'm old, I'm going to look back and I'm going to be like, wow, look how little I was.
Oh, I look like Mom.
Yeah. So we do these videos for a lot of reasons, and I hope that you guys took something away from this, whether it was the love of family or whether it was making bread. Look at you! You made me
And
cry.
ours aren't perfect. Now, you
Yeah.
look at our rolls, and we are not professionals. They are not perfect.
It may not be healthy, but this is what my mom grew up on, so this is what we eat.
And yeah, and some of them are big and some of them are little, but they're ours. And you make your rolls, and you be proud of them, and you feed them to your family, and it's your roll. So,
Yep. Amen. Let's eat. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in our next video where we are making cinnamon rolls. So stay tuned for that.
and we
See
won't
ya.
cry.
No, just I think a little. Bye.
Bye.
You are so cute. You are so cute.